Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this is your match preview going into the game on Saturday down at Turf Moor. Of course, a 3 o'clock kickoff against Sean Dyche's side, and of course Burnley are going into this one on a downer as they have lost their last 3 fixtures. Of course, a 2-0 loss to Crystal Palace, a 4-1 loss to Manchester City, and of course a 5-0 loss to Spurs, whilst we go into the game on the back of a draw against Manchester City at St James's Park, a win down at Bramall Lane against Sheffield United, and of course a win against Southampton at St James's Park. So we're going into this game on fine form. Hopefully Steve Bruce can have the lads firing on all cylinders once again this weekend. And, unfortunately, Alain Saint-Maxim is going to miss out on this one. He has been ruled out with an injury, and he won't be back until 2020. It's rumoured to be around 3 to 4 weeks. He's going to be out for, so he will be out for the rest of the Christmas period now. So he joins Jamal Lascelles and Matt Ritchie on that injury table. Looking at what games ahead, we've got Crystal Palace after this one. You'd expect another win in that game. Then of course we've got Man United on Boxing Day. So that's going to be a difficult one, I think, even though we've already picked up a win against them at St James's Park. But focusing on the game on Saturday, we need to go into this game with the same mentality like we did in the previous games. We need to come away with a win once again in this game, because it's another 3 points on the board, and with them 3 points we can move right the way up into 5th, of course, with fixtures going in our favour, which is an absolute dream if you think about it. Newcastle to be 5th, heading into the latter end of the Christmas period. We've got some pretty good games coming up, and you'd think that would have a good chance of getting a couple of wins in them ones as well. But going in this game, of course, Tim Robertson is going to be the referee. You may already know Tim Robertson from the season, earlier on in the season, where he refed the game against Leicester City in the League Cup, of course, where Chahundi did the very dangerous tackle against Matt Ritchie, which has ruled Matt Ritchie out until next year. And that's not a good sign that we're going to have that ref officiating over the game on the weekend. But looking at his other appointments, this will be his Premier League debut as a referee. He has took charge of other games for Newcastle in league competition. Of course, back in the 16-17 season down in the Championship, he was the ref in the middle for the 2-0 loss to Wolves. He was also the ref in the middle for a 2-2 draw against QPR, and of course he was the ref in the middle for a 3-1 defeat to Ipswich Town. Of course, when he was the ref in the middle for the Wolves game, Vernon Anita ended up seeing a red card, and of course there was also some controversy in the game against Ipswich as well. Tim Robertson is a referee that wants to change the game. He wants to make the game a non-contact sport, and you can tell that by the way he didn't penalise Chahundi at all for the foul, which has now seen Matt Ritchie miss quite a lot of 2019. So hopefully, on Saturday he will play it a little bit more down the middle. He will penalise players if they do make very dangerous tackles, because hopefully he will have learned his lesson from how long Matt Ritchie has been out for now. But of course we are talking about Premier League referees here at the end of the day, and they're always going to be controversial against Newcastle United and against most clubs, because that's just the way referees are. They don't seem to know how to do their job properly, to be honest. Looking at the VAR though, it's going to be Kevin Friend on VAR, so hopefully he will be there to make sure that the job is done properly. If he does or not's a different matter, but hopefully we can come away from this weekend with another win in the bag. Hopefully we can move up to 5th or a little bit higher than 11th heading into the game against Crystal Palace. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you for the match review. How are the lads?